Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie, I teach the art of hand balancing, and this is a short tutorial about how to learn an L-sit. So an L-sit is a pretty challenging move because you have to do so many things at once, really push the shoulders into the floor, dome your back and keep the legs up. So what we're ultimately aiming at is this. I'm going to show you in a very elegant way here on the floor. This is what we're aiming at, and it's very useful if you want to do a shoulder press and you want to start your shoulder press here. So in the beginning, when you even attempt to do this, it feels entirely impossible. So what I recommend is you take a stool or a chair and you start with these exercises here. This is my little handstand exercise stool, but this works with any chair or anything that basically has an edge like this and that's stable enough to take your weight. So you sit down on your stool and you've got your fingers facing front, curled around the edge of the stool, and then you want to push the shoulders down. So everybody who's done handstand lessons with me here on YouTube will have done this exercise here with me where you push the shoulders to the front and then pull them back and then push front and pull back. So the same way as you can push your shoulders out to the front and up, you can also push them down. So again, your shoulders are going to come to the front, curl around your torso here, and then push down, and that's how you use your back. Because that's what you want to do here, use your shoulders and your back. Because what we're aiming at is this. So see that dome in my upper back and how that connects to the push in the shoulders. If I didn't push in the shoulders here very quickly, my back would also collapse. And we want to keep that back, that dome in the back up, this doming effect here. Really feeling like you're rounding the back as much as possible. So that's how you get your L-sit off the floor. The rounding of the back lifts your whole body up. So I'll show you the exercise. You get into position here, you really push into the stool, round the back, and then you push onto your toes. And then you take one foot off, you hold it for 10 seconds, and then you take a break in between, or straight away lift the other toe off and hold 10 seconds. So you practice that over a couple of days, then you move on to the next progression, which is take both feet off. 10 seconds and repeat. And what I strongly recommend is that you also do the straddle preparation here, where again you've got the fingers facing front, curled around your stool, and here you will have to lean a little bit to the front. So you see my arms are further, the shoulders are further than the wrists, and here you can do exactly the same thing. You lift off one foot, 10 seconds, lift off the other, and the progression is this. So here you have to be very careful that you're not bending your arms and you're not sitting here, you're not resting the weight of your body on your elbows as you would, for example, do in a crochet, but that you purely press down, so shoulders come front, you press down and then you round the back and the dome. Imagine like your back is like this hot air balloon and the dome of the back lifts you off the floor, lifts you to here. So this dome is very important. If your dome rocks, then you're here and then your bottom is on the floor. So once you have perfected these and you can hold a good 15 seconds in each of these positions, then you try to straighten one leg and then the other leg. So a combined 20 seconds off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 10 seconds. Progression from there is both legs straight. And the same thing applies in your straddle. You do 1, 10 seconds, and the progression is both legs. And you will feel as you straighten both legs, you have to lift even more. And when you've done this, then you are ready to take it to the floor, because doing this on the floor is actually harder. So on the floor, you now are going to sit again with your fingers facing front, and I recommend that you first practice this here again. Hold 10 seconds. The progression is then one leg, second leg, and then when you want to do the whole thing, I recommend that you bring your hands a little bit further front at the height of your knees, and then you take a little bit of momentum, so you lean into the move as you push into the floor, like this. Same thing with the straddle. I recommend you first start, feet still on the floor, one leg, the other leg. When you want to do the whole thing, stop, sit, reach to the front, and then a little bit of momentum to get into the movement. What you can also try is this, and up. There you go. That's it. I recommend you do a little bit of exercises for the compression in your leg as well, these ones and these ones, because you are going to feel your thigh muscles and your hip flexors most of all in this, as I said. Surprisingly, you will feel your shoulders, but you will feel your legs more. So I hope this little tutorial was helpful. Have a look at my handstand follow along classes and also at my Vimeo videos where I explain how to do a proper shoulder press from the straddle all the way up to the handstand.